I just got my glass of wine and I have my scissors, so we're good.
Yeah.
Oh God, a glass of wine and scissors. That sounds like the start of a
I got my glass of water because I had too many glasses of wine. Hence why.
I've got my energy drink because we're going out after this and having a date night.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We're going to get started. Go ahead, Cora. I'll let you start.
What? I gotta start? Okay. I guess I'll start. Okay, just muted everyone so there's not a lot of back noise. I muted you though, Rachel. Okay, guys, we wanted to have a runner Zoom. I like to call runners everyone who's Ruby and above. Hold on, Penny Girl is asking for the Zoom link. I'm just gonna tell her, scroll up. We don't got time for that. Okay, sorry. So, runners, I like to describe that as Ruby and above, or basically when you have gotten bit by the bug. You understand what it takes to be successful in this business. You're addicted to it. You want to make this your lifestyle. You have the drive, you have the passion, and you're all in. Okay, so this Zoom is going to be a lot different than the normal team Zooms that we have. We're not going to talk about, you know, not posting salesy, being consistent. Like, you guys got all that. Like, this is above and beyond. So me and Rachel just wanted to talk to you guys because we feel like all across the board, there's a lot of the same feelings that we're hearing. And it's things that we have witnessed or gone through ourselves because we've both been in this business a lot longer than you guys. You know, we've been in this for what, 2.5 years now? Something like that.
Oh, 2.5 years. Yeah, 2.5 years for me.
Yeah. So we know what y'all are going through, and we just want you guys to know that it's normal, and we want you guys to feel okay about it. You know, because the last runner Zoom I had, there were only a couple people on. I think there was like 4 of us. And so I felt like the 4 of you that were on were feeling like it's just me and my team's not working. But I see everyone else and their team working, and I don't know what's wrong with me and my team. And that is not how it is at all. So we just want to get that out of the window. So I hope that was a good start. I don't know, Rachel.
Good job, girl. Good job.
Okay. All right, so is there anything else you want to start on before I talk about dead weight?
No. Basically, this call is going to be real raw. I mean, Courtney and I aren't going to hold anything back. Like Courtney said, we want you guys to see that we've been through this also, so you're not alone. You're never alone in this business, so don't ever think that you're alone in this business, and don't ever think that you can't come to myself or Courtney to vent about your feelings and how you feel and what you feel like you're going through currently in the business. Because I can guarantee you, if you think that we might have been through it, we probably have. When it comes to crumbling legs, when it comes to losing rank, when it comes to losing bonuses, when it comes to somebody almost passing you that's below you, or somebody passing you, I can guarantee you that we've pretty much been through all of it. If Courtney hasn't, then I have. If I haven't, then Courtney has. So again, this is going to be something that we hope that can drive you guys to keep going and to inspire you guys, and just know that we love you guys. So I'll let Courtney get started.
Yeah, that was good. I'm glad that you said that, because I don't know, there are a lot of things that I feel like, not that we hide from newbies, but this isn't something that we want to talk about for people that just started because it's really overwhelming. But we do want you guys to know that, you know, while this journey is exciting and it's everything that we asked for and more, there are, I don't want to say downsides, but there are parts of it that I feel like the more prepared you are for it, the better you'll be able to handle it. You know what I mean? As opposed to when we had no idea that those times were coming. We just like, what, Rach? Like cried together. We were so depressed. We thought, oh my gosh, we were not made for this. Like for me, like I just quit all my jobs and now I'm doing this full time, and maybe I just had beginner's luck and I actually am not going to be successful with this. You know, we just want you guys to know that it's normal, and that if we went through it and we got through it, you guys can do the same thing. So the first big topic that we wanted to talk about was cutting off dead weight. This is why I asked you guys to bring scissors. I am like, yeah, I love seeing the scissors. Okay.
Get your scissors out. If you already had a couple glasses of wine, be very careful, okay?
Yeah, right? Scissors and wine don't mix. You guys know we're so cheesy, but for real, like I just think that like physical action brings like mental clarity. I don't know. But something that was talked a lot about on the last chat we had, and just something that I've witnessed with a lot of my girls, and I'm sure Rachel, you're probably witnessing a lot as well. This is normal. I feel like when you get to that point where you're like Ruby and you're building a team, you get some people that aren't working, and you're just like, gah, if you would just work, I would be emerald already. I would be diamond already, you know? And it's frustrating because you're standing there looking at your chart and you're looking at those boxes and you're getting aggravated with those people. And what we want to talk about tonight is cutting that dead weight off. So I want everyone to grab their scissors, and we're going to cut all around us. I want you guys to think about it, like literally very clearly think about these people that you're holding on to that aren't running their auto shipments, that aren't responding to you when you tell them that there's going to be a team virtual party, the people that aren't ever posting, all those people that aren't doing shit. I want you guys to cut them off. Dead weight. Cut them.
I would say close your eyes and like imagine doing it, but don't close your eyes because wine, scissors, and closing eyes don't mix either.
Please do not cut your hair off. That would be the worst thing ever. Oh my gosh, I would feel so.
So yeah, just do it. Just literally picture you're literally cutting those people out that aren't working. You're cutting those people out that aren't working at all. Okay, cut that person out. Okay, that person's not going to help you get to the next rank. That person's not going to help you get that bonus you want. That person isn't ready for this business, and that's okay. Yep. Cut them off.
Cut out. I'm unmuting you guys. I want to hear you guys cutting.
Yeah, it's here.
How good does it feel?
Feel good?
Okay. I feel lighter already. I literally feel lighter.
Me too.
Man, you got some daggers there.
We talk about this all the time. We hold on to people because sometimes we believe in someone more than they believe in themselves.
Yeah.
Okay? A lot of sit there and we want this business to work for them so bad, whether it's a best friend, whether it's a friend, whether it's someone that just came into your life, and you want them to work this business because you're like, if you only knew how much this could truly help you and change your life. But sometimes they're not ready for that. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. You have to let them go. Okay? Mm-hmm. Don't sit there and be mean to them. Don't sit there and give them the middle finger and say, screw you for not working. Okay? You love them. You bless them in. You bless them out. Okay? Because eventually they're going to come back. Okay? And they're going to wish they stayed in. But even if they didn't, it's okay. Because when they come back, it's going to be their time at that time. And they're going to work at that time. And so I want you guys to just breathe and let those people go. Stop chasing them. Okay? So,
breathe them out.
Okay.
You guys didn't know that this was
going to be like, nobody cut their hair off. We're good.
Y'all didn't know this was going to be a meditation session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So something I want you guys to write this down. If you don't like to cuss, then just do like a little asterisk thing. But this is something that I read the other day that really like hit home for me. You can't do epic shit with basic people.
Kat actually posted that today, and I was like, she's on our level.
Right?
But it's true.
Damn, Kat, we didn't even talk about this. You are on your level. I'm going to say that again. You can't do epic shit with basic people. And I'm sorry for my language, but like when I heard that, for me, it just really hit me, because what I want to do with this opportunity is so huge, so far beyond the norm. I want to be a millionaire. I want to have event venues all over the world. I want to be able to travel. I want to do all this stuff. And the people that I just signed up with that aren't responding back to me about getting on the virtual parties, getting on the nudie tea training, posting, they're not even introducing that they started It Works. How do I think that they're going to go with me to the top? They're not. And I had this one little part where I was feeling kind of guilty because I started getting runners like Allie and this new girl I signed up. And I wasn't focusing as much on those people that weren't checking in with me. And then I was thinking, I was like, wait a second, no. Because if I were to check in with them, they would probably ignore me. You know what I mean? So when someone wants this, they're going to be reaching out to you guys. They're going to. So, and we're not trying to make anyone feel bad on this chat or anything, but I see a lot of people on their personal chats reaching out to their teams like, okay, guys, if you would just start posting more, if you would just do this, like you guys could have so much more success in your business. You can say whatever you want to them, but it's not going to work because, and I've heard Nicole say this so many times, you can't motivate people. You can inspire people, but you can't motivate people because if money and freedom doesn't motivate people, then I do not know what will. Right?
Yep.
Y'all agree? Okay. Anything you want to add to that, Rachel?
No, you nailed that one right on the head. I don't even have to say anything to that one.
Yeah.
But it's true. We got to stop chasing people. If they're not ready, they're not ready to work. You chasing them, you constantly reaching out to them isn't going to do anything. It's really not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just stop. When they're ready to work, they'll reach out to you. Work with those people that are working with you.
It's not really so much about them. Honestly, guys, y'all are at the level now where you'll start realizing your time is so precious. And more important than that, your energy is so precious. And when you're focusing on people that are dead weight or people that aren't posting, people that aren't realizing what this opportunity is, people that aren't running their auto shipments, that aren't using these products, it brings you a negative energy, even if you're not realizing it. I'm telling you right now, after this Zoom, I want you to think about those people that you've been dwelling on and think about how they make you feel. It's probably making you feel bad, right? It's probably making you feel negative. It's probably making you feel, not very nice things towards them. You don't have time for that. You don't. Honestly, even if you focused on people that you don't have in your business yet, that is better than focusing on the people that aren't doing anything, that have already been given this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So all those people that aren't doing it, just let them know you'll always be there for them, but you have to focus your time and your energy with this business on people that want this, whether they're in your business yet or not. They might be in your future. Something else that Nicole always says to me that just gives me the chills is your top enrollers aren't even on your team yet. Your top people aren't even on your team yet. Think about that. Your top people are out there somewhere. And if you're sitting there focusing on the people that aren't working, you're not giving that good energy or that time to go out and look for those people that aren't even on your team yet. Yeah? Okay. I think we got that one through.
And you know what? On that topic, I actually do want to talk about the fact that a lot of times we focus on enrolling, which is amazing. We need to keep enrolling, but we can't focus on those people that we enroll if they stop working. Okay, if they start working, they might have enrolled 2 or 3 or 4 people in the business, and somebody that's 5, 6, 7 levels down might actually be your runner. Okay. So work with those people, get to know the people on your team, but realize that you don't need to just focus on that one person, because the person that's going to end up taking you to presidential or ambassador might be 7, 8, 9 levels down. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just make sure you're always keeping an eye out for that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So many of you that are on my Runners Club, are not even personally enrolled. Lawanda, Penny, Shelby, all of you guys have been enrolled by someone else that, wasn't me, but I know you guys are going with me to the top, so don't always.
I think Kelly's got a question. She's raising her hand.
Kelly girl. Let's see. It's on
I think that's spot on. And I think just the way that like you and Rachel, I mean, how many times do I message you guys, even just personally, like, what the hell do I do? Or I need answers about a product. Like, you guys live that example. And so I think that that's something that all of us that are just starting to come up really need to kind of focus on with our own teams, you know, be available for everyone, not just the people on your top line or the people, you know, 1 or 2 generations below you, but every single person that is enrolled somewhere in your tree, you know, be available to them. I think that's really good because you guys do that all the time. Like, I ask you questions all the time and you're always available. And that's, I mean, that example, I think, speaks more than any words that you could say.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
You always want to stay humble. You know, you don't ever want to think like, oh, this person's so far levels down, I can't help them. Like, you don't ever want to think like that because you never know if those 4 people in between you and that person end up quitting, and then that person that you know, was needing your help is going to be the person that takes you to the next promotion, you know? I will say, though, on the flip side of that, something I wanted to say is, I don't know if you guys have hit this yet. I know some of you veterans that have been in this longer might have been feeling this, but don't be so hard on yourself and feel like you always have to be available. This is something that I've really been working on for the last, like, 5 months or so.
We both have. It's been hard on us because we do
been.
literally think that our phone needs to be attached to our hip, and this is all we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do not ruin your marriage. Do not like sit there and ruin your relationship because you feel like you need to answer somebody right away. There is, as Nicole always says, there is no such thing as a rap emergency. People will be there, okay? They're not going anywhere. Do not ruin your relationship with your spouse or your significant other. Do not sit there and get angry with your kids because they're annoying you because they want you to pay attention to them, okay? You have to learn to put your phone down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Even if you, like me, I don't have kids or a marriage yet, but for your own peace of mind, you have to learn how to walk away from your phone. And like, I know, you know, girls that have been in this a little bit longer, like Danielle and stuff, can tell that like there are times now where like I just don't answer my phone for hours because that's my time. You know, where I'm either working out or I'm reading or I'm doing something for myself where literally I have to put my phone somewhere else because it's so easy. It's so easy to pick up your phone and be like, I'm just going to check this one thing. And then freaking 2 hours later, what are you doing? And then, yeah, exactly.
Scrolling through Facebook doing nothing.
You're scrolling and you're saying that you're working. Like literally John would come home and be like, what have you done all day? I'm like, I've been working all day. Like, no, I haven't. I've been scrolling on Facebook doing not shit. I think it's Charity Holden that says that every time you're scrolling, every time you do that action of scrolling on Facebook, just hear a cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching of money you could be making. Right? That was part for me. That was like, I would be scrolling like, oh my gosh, that was like $100 I just lost because I'm just scrolling on Facebook. You know, I mean, also too, like with the answering and stuff, you know, be there for your team, but also you have to take care of yourself first and foremost. You know what I mean? So if you feel like I am so frustrated, I am on my phone 24/7, I'm getting a headache, then step away from your phone for a little bit. Make sure you have time for yourself because, you know, me and Rachel both have reached points where we sacrificed our relationships and our sanity because we were available 24/7, and you don't need to be. You really don't need to be. Guys, we have so many resources. I mean, come on. Like with the pages that Nicole has, literally 99.9% of the answers can be found if they just use the search bar. So, you know, I mean, even if you just say that, you know, you don't have to be there 24/7. So don't kill yourself over this. Okay.
Can I go to the next? What topic are you going into now?
No, you go whatever you want to do.
Because I actually really wanted to. I want to make sure we talk about this before we do get cut off.
Okay.
I want to talk to you guys about let the people who you see running drive you, not discourage you.
That's a good one.
Okay. Why am I saying that? Because so many times we get caught up watching other people, and you guys might have seen my video today on Road to Diamond, but we get so caught up watching other people hit ranks, how long it took them to hit a rank. And we're so busy watching their journey that we kind of forget about our own, but then we let it discourage us. We let it hold us back, okay? And I don't want that to happen to you guys, okay? We all have a different journey and different time. I've been at a double diamond for over a year now. I've lost double diamond twice and got it back, okay? I don't mind admitting that. I've had a point where Courtney, I went back down to diamond, and Courtney went double diamond right the same time that I lost my diamond. I lost my double diamond. Courtney was going double diamond, and I started crying. And that's when I sat there and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm done. Maybe I need to go out on a high note. My downline is now starting to pass me. Maybe I need to be done. Yeah, I did. And Courtney was here for that because I was helping Courtney go double diamond.
I was sitting at her house. It was so awkward.
It was so awkward. She's getting ready to go double diamond. I'm cheering her on and realizing, oh my gosh, she's about to pass me. Okay. So did we cry? Yes, we cried. Did we sit there and go, holy crap? Yes, we did. We cried happy tears. We cried sad tears. But you know what, guys? I got over it. And you know what I did? I got my double diamond back that same month that she went double diamond. I did not let that hold me back, okay? I did not sit there at my own little pity party crying for myself thinking that I could no longer do this. I put my big girl panties on and I went to work, okay? So the longer that you sit there in your sorrow that, oh my gosh, this person's gonna pass me, or oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore, put your big girl panties on and realize that you can. And I want to show you guys something really quick, and I make a point to show this a lot. Me and Courtney talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
This is my original diamond chart. Okay, I was basically charted for diamond 6/23/14. So within 2-3 months of being in this business, I was charting for diamond. The only person that's on this chart that's still in my business right now, my original diamond chart, is Karen. So out of 24 spots, Karen's the only one from 2014 that's still in my business as a double diamond.
On there.
Huh?
I wasn't even on there.
Courtney was not even on there. So I finally went diamond on December 31st, 2014. So here's yes, I keep all my charts. I'm weird. You want to know how many people are still in my business for my original diamond chart? Karen, Courtney, Danielle, and Courtney's mom, and Jessica. 5 people. 5 people from my original diamond chart when I originally went diamond. How crazy is that? So now me as a double diamond, which we all know how many boxes that is, okay? Me as a double diamond, 5 people that are originally on my diamond chart. So guys, I want you guys to think about that. Like when you hear Nicole constantly say the people that got you to the place that you're on aren't going to be the people that take you to the top. It's true. So do not get held up on those people. Do not, because it's going to change constantly. But you got to stay strong and you got to keep pushing through it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sorry. Go ahead, Court.
No, that was good. My chart's the same, but I just, you guys know me, I can't find it. So, but it's true. Like we think, I don't know if you guys were the same, but when I started, I was like, every single person that enrolled was going to go with me all the way to the top. I was just so optimistic and just wanting so much for every single person. And it's just not how it is, you guys. Like another thing that, Nicole said that they said at, I think this was at like the top leaders training or something. You know how we always say, like, if I can do this, anyone can do this. No, that's not true because we're not like everyone else. We're not. Guys, we are so much more ambitious, driven, confident, dedicated to this business than the average person. And we have to realize that. I'm not saying that we go out and brag about that or put our teams down about that, but you just have to be realistic about it when you see other people joining and they're not really working. You'll know when people start and they want to do this. You'll know because they'll be asking you questions. They'll be setting up parties. They'll be, doing as much as they can. And then the people that don't answer, too, that, this really, this isn't really for them. So I just honestly think that the faster you realize where someone wants to go with this and the energy you give them, the more successful you'll be, because it's all about, I don't know, divvying out our energy in the right amounts for what keeps us sane to keep pushing harder. Because when you're empty, you can't fill anyone else up. You know, you can't lead your team when you're feeling low. So you got to feel high.
Yeah, you need to come up with a saying for that, because it's like, you know how they have the saying happy wife, happy life, or, you know, something like that. We need something like that for like a team motto, like happy leader equals, you know, I don't know. I'm just thinking.
I know, right?
Sorry.
Well, they always say you can't pour from an empty cup, and that's so true too, because I know for me, like if I'm empty, if I feel empty, I can't lead my team. So if you're ever feeling empty, like it's okay if you're feeling like that. I think that's the other thing. We think that you always have to feel 100% in this, and that's just not life. That's not normal. If you're not feeling full, fill yourself up. Find whatever it is that you need to fill yourself up, whether that's talking to one of us, whether that's asking for a Zoom, whether that's looking up a YouTube, whether that's reading a book like The Secret or watching a movie, anything. Let's do something to not stay there. The more you stay there,
you gotta.
That's when it gets bad. So don't stay there.
Yeah, never stay in that spot.
Yeah. So that kind of brings us into the next topic. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Okay. And this is something that I've really had to, like, I've been struggling with because, I don't know, me and Rachel have a kind of a different work ethic, wouldn't you say? Like Rachel is like 24/7 works hard. I am like work really hard and then disappear. So that's something
I know some of you guys can relate with Courtney, and I know some of you guys can relate with me. Like, I don't take a day off from my business, and that's been hard for me. And I'm actually learning. I'm learning, and I'm getting better at it. It's taken me time. You know, that's when you got to let your leaders be leaders and realize that you can't control everything. It takes time, but then you got ones that are like Courtney, who, like she said, she goes hard. When there's a contest, let me tell you what, or something, a cruise. Bonuses. Courtney is like, pew, and you're like, whoa. Okay. But then when there's not, you're like, what happened to Courtney? You know, but that's okay. We all have our different ways that we work this. It's just all about finding balance, which it's hard. We're never going to find perfect balance.
Yeah. So you really have to look at yourself and think about how you work. You know, I mean, me and Rachel have been really talking with each other and trying to figure out how we can both kind of come to a happy median, because it's not good for me when I take like 2-week, you know, hiatuses from Facebook. But at the same time, it's not really good for Rachel when she's working every single day and she's not getting a break. So just think about that, you know, like, don't wear yourself out or burn yourself out to the point where you hate this business. If you're not having fun, then you got to step away for a second, because this whole business is about having fun. So something's not going right. You know what I mean? And that's okay. It's going to happen. It just means you
have a conversation with yourself.
Yeah, you just got to be real and you got to regroup, you know, and probably cut some dead weight is probably what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to touch base on that too. You know, I know there's a lot of people on here that are discouraged about losing rank or not promoting when they wanted to. I mean, another big thing with this business is the timing. You can't, it's not your timing. It's not, you know, this journey has a mind of its own. Whether, you know, you're spiritual and you believe in God, or you believe in aliens, so, you know, whatever you believe in, this isn't all up to us. You know, there's a reason for everything, and you just got to trust it. You know, just because you don't get something right when you want it doesn't mean that you're not ever going to get it, you know, not at all. So don't get so fixated on a date that if you don't hit it, you're just done. And, you know, you're out of it. Like that doesn't make sense at all, because too, like, the other thing that I really have to work on is we have to step back and not always think about ourselves. The whole purpose of this journey is to help others, and that's by offering this opportunity and these products to others. So if that means you didn't get a bonus or you didn't get a promotion when you wanted to, because you were meant to end up talking to someone that was going to help you get that promotion and that was going to change their life, that's why that happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about you getting a higher pay raise. So you have to keep that in mind, to not always think about yourself. And that was something, you know, I really had to learn because I'm a red and I like to think about money. So don't ever feel sorry for yourself. Just work harder. Work harder. That's, you know, if you have to take a little break and then you come back and you work harder, that's okay. But I promise every time you come back and you work harder and it's that genuine working harder, you'll feel better. You really will. Me and Rachel can tell you, we've had tons of times where we had to step back and then we come back and we're like, all right, we're ready. Right, Rach?
Can we talk about, because I know we only have like 6 minutes left, can we talk about, I know some people are starting to sit there and go, oh, it's slow season. I want to talk about that really quick, as far as that goes, because I know right now a lot of us are seeing our volume kind of go down a little bit, but some of us are seeing our volume go up, okay? It's all about what you make of it, okay? So my posting lately, it's been a lot more about fitness and stuff because I know winter's coming, and I know that guess what? Come January, all those posts that people are seeing about my fitness and working out, they're going to be like, oh, I need to get back in shape. Oh my gosh, I need to call Rachel. I need those wraps. I need this. I need that. Okay. You have to keep planting those seeds, and you have to be smart because Black Friday is coming. Cyber Monday is coming. There's so many things that are coming up, okay, that if you plant your seeds and you plant them correctly, there isn't going to be a slow season. Okay. Do you have anything to say in that, Courtney?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to ever say slow season ever, but, you know, also be mindful. Think about what's going on right now this time of year. People just spent a ton of money on Halloween costumes and candy because we know that's not cheap. People are getting ready to go out of town for Thanksgiving. People are saving money for holiday presents on vacation. You know, be mindful about that. That might be a reason why our volume is down a little bit. But at the same time, if you're being consistent and you're talking to people and you're planting those seeds, you guys, I promise you, you will not regret it because when conference comes, it is going to blow up. Blow up. If you wanted to be diamond and you're not there right now and you're upset because you didn't get a $10,000 bonus, guess what? You can get a $20,000 bonus. It's insane. Or you might even get the $10,000 bonus and then you might get the $30,000 double diamond bonus in February. Like, do not stop. Stopping right now is the worst thing you could do, really. So there's times to plant and then there's times to harvest and reap. I don't know if those kind of sound the same, but right now is just a planting season, and it's okay if it's a little, you know, a little down. I mean, we have to be realistic too. Like, everything's not going to be high all the time. You know what I mean? There's going to be waves. So just be realistic with that. And then the last thing I wanted, well, two things I wanted to say is, you know,
3 minutes.
Yeah. Discipline is remembering what you want. So it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. It doesn't matter who on your team's not working. It doesn't matter. Have the vision. What do you want? What do you want with this opportunity? Do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to not have to ever work for someone again? Do you want to travel? Do you want to stay at home with your babies? Do you want to put your kids in college? Like, what do you want? And if you want it bad enough, it doesn't matter any of those outside circumstances. It doesn't matter if this person quits. It doesn't matter if this person was diamond and now they're done. It doesn't matter because you're going to find a way to make it happen. People are either here for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. Which one are you? I'm a lifetime. So I hope that was good. We only got
Lifetime.
3 lifetime.
I was like,
Lifetime. We only have 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, but we actually have Nicole on. Are you still here, Nicole? She joined on so much earlier. Let me text her.
these girls late.
Right? Does anyone have any questions or anything?
Can you unmute Nicole?
Oh, she muted herself. Hi.
Oh,
Hello,
Hi,
I'm just over here trying to run an online party. Okay, how much time do we have? What do we want to do?
2 minutes.
Just give us
2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Here are my thoughts. You guys ready?
Yes.
I would work. Okay, so Joel and Stephanie Dunn have like, you know, they're Black Diamond, so they get the inside scoop on what's coming. They told us that they would not sleep until next year. They said what's coming is going to blow our minds, that we should probably have oxygen and water at conference. And I just want to tell you guys, I enrolled 7 distributors last month, and those 7 people I had been working on for about 2 years is the average. They've been either watching me or I have messaged them and they messaged me back. The one that finally enrolled, the least amount of time was 6 months. So it's going to take time. So just think of all these seeds that you're planting. These are the ones you're going to probably harvest around conference time. How stinking excited will you be when you start harvesting that and start grabbing some bonuses? So stop watching, blinders on, lace up those sneakers. You will fall, trip, and fall flat on your face if you're worried about who's running left or right to you. But if you just keep your eye focused on that, finishing that race and grabbing up whatever your goal is for the next year or so, then you just keep going, okay? And whoever's in your business right now, that's amazing, but there are hundreds of people out there waiting for you to give them a Blitz card, send them a message, add them from a group, meet them at the mailbox, meet them at, you know, the playground. You guys, it's fall, it's beautiful out. If you don't have kids, don't go to the playground, that's creepy, but if you do, you should go to the playground every day. Or borrow Rachel's or someone else's babies and take
Y'all
them
can
to
borrow my kid. Go for it. Both of them.
but wherever you go, fall festivals, this is like the most wonderful time of year. So this is the time now that people are happier and they're more open, because right now people are starving financially for money and they're wanting to get healthy, and we can help them get healthy and wealthy. So people need us right now. So keep focused. Healthy and wealthy. This is the time of year people need money, and they need to either prevent the poundage or they need to get rid of it, because Thanksgiving's like a couple weeks away.